Okay. Hello, my name is Cierra, and I had the privilege of going on the 2019 TCEA conference, which was titled Fully Charged. So Tuesday when we got there, our opening keynote was done by Dr. Mo Jemison. So three things that I took away from the speaker was, one, no one shows a child the sky, which was an African proverb that she talked about. And we used the sky to connect with people. Second thing that I got from it was, if something is exciting to you, then you will achieve your goals to get there and enjoy getting to your goals. And then lastly, we need to prepare our students for a future that is a very intellectual world today. And then if I could take one thing away from the keynote, was being able to give students the education that they deserve, no matter who they are and what grade/age they are. And then our last keynote, when we left on Friday, was given by Allison Levine. And three things that I took away from her talking was, there are times in your life when you have to step up and do something even when you think you can't. When recruiting a team, you want ego. These are the ones that you look for, which is performance ego and a team ego. And progress does not happen in one direction. Sometimes you have to go backwards and forwards to get where you need. And then lastly, one thing I took away from her keynote was, if you want to survive, you have to take action based on the situation. And if you have a goal that is too much at one point, break it down. So one of the sessions that I went to was about Google. And one of the things that we learned was about OneNote, which is also called, it's OneNote, and it has in there immersive reader. And in this, you can put a sentence or a paragraph on it, and then it can show the kids the syllables, nouns, verbs, adjectives, but it can also be done in their native language. So if it was like a Japanese student, they could put it in Japanese. And then we also learned that the tool is designed especially for students with dyslexia, but it can support any student. And it can also, if the student wants to hear it, they have a little button over there that they can press, and it can play it for them so they can hear it. And then the last one that I chose was Flipgrid. And this is an app where you can interact with your students, and they can make a video of their assignments. So if you had like an assignment on, a science project that they couldn't do in the class, they could video themselves and then put it on there and submit it. It's also really easy to respond to your students' assignments on there. But they can work together in groups. And then they can do presentations and reflections, and they can do discussions. So a teacher can post a discussion question, and then the students can answer it with via video. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Trish Moore, and so TCEA to me was a real eye-opener to all of the massive amounts of technology that we can use as teachers. I know before we have our classroom setting and we know about all this stuff, but when we get there, it's just amazing the amounts of technology that's out there. We got to do breakout sessions and collaborate with teachers that have been in their field for anywhere from 1 year to 30 years. And also we learned about so many different things so much that we could never learn just in the classroom. We have to go out there and experience them. So this is one of the quotes that was put in one of the breakout sessions I really enjoyed. The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it's too low and we reach it. So I did learn that we always need to set our expectations high for all students. Next. So for the second time, I had to only put about 3 of my favorite websites that were on there. There were so many, I mean, there's no way we could tell you all in this one video, but some of my favorites were, one of them was Rewordify. This is great for ELLs. This is great for students that have any kind of problems with the English language, or they have problems compressing it into a way that can be read easily. So it's a powerful free online software that improves reading, learning, and teaching, and it simplifies the English language. So if you have your students going to a website and there's a full page of text and they're having a hard time understanding it, they can copy and paste it into Rewordify and it will explain it in their terms. So you don't have to spend, minutes in your classroom talking about what that page says. They can find it themselves, which is good. And like I said, it's free and it's really user-friendly. Next one is Flippity. This is a great free website that also just blew my mind. You can turn the worksheets are a thing in the past. Now we go more online for our learning needs, and Flippity will take any kind of worksheet, any kind of spreadsheet that you have and make it into a fun and a way for your students to learn. So you can do one spreadsheet and it can do crossword puzzle bingo, Mad Libs, I mean, there's so many, you can't even put them on here all at once. And it makes students want to learn. Next one. And then PDF Candy, my absolute favorite of the whole conference. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It makes turning PDFs or editing PDFs or turning them into anything simple. It will turn a PDF into any of these files by about 2, maybe 3 clicks, and save you so much time, save your students so much time. You can edit them, you can do, it's just amazing. This is not just for teachers, this can be for any kind of profession. I think everyone should have this in their tool belt, definitely, because it's a great resource. So PDF Candy, and there's the website up there. Everyone's going to have to check that out because it's really cool. Next. Okay, oh, go back. I want to show the pictures. Sorry. Okay, so the first quote that I said, this is the lady that taught that breakout session. She's been teaching for, I think, 40 years, elementary school. It was such a great experience to be able to talk to her and just pick her brain. And what was great about her is she is a little bit older, but she knows all the new technology. So it shows us that it doesn't matter how old you are, if you know anything about it or not, you should use it and you can use it and it'll be beneficial to the kids. These are some of the books that she had that goes along with there. And then this is me and Stephanie just enjoying the TCEA. Oh, yep. All right.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I could not get away from Z-Space. This is an interactive tool, and right now I'm looking at the heart. And with this, there's glasses that you put on, and the screen interacts with the glasses. So if you're looking like this, it will appear that the virtual reality heart, or whatever it is you're looking at, you can see it like that. Or you can go like this and you can move it around and turn it around. Well, I have that little pin in my hand, and so the heart, I could maneuver the heart in the virtual reality. I could look inside of the heart. I could see the blood flow. I could see the veins. I could see the electric pulses. I could see all kinds of things in this heart, and this was amazing. I spent an hour and a half learning about this program, and I was just convinced that if I get hired at a school, I would love to use this. They had all the parts of the anatomy. They had the bones, the skin, the blood vessels, your lungs, every part, your brain, your eyes, all of the parts of your body. And then they had other programs that would come with this too. Go ahead. So this is a multimodal AR, VR approach for interactive immersive learning. And this excites students because they are actually experiencing it and getting a real feel of it, like the students are over there. This is beyond textbooks, beyond textbooks. Students are not afraid to experiment with this. The technology is a part of collaboration, so you can have many students in a small group learning about whatever it is that they're doing. The medical career uses this kind of technology. And this is what technology, learning technology is going to look like in the next 20 years. They also have a STEM curriculum. So like I was saying, you have the glasses and then the monitor has all the sensors, so it can sense depth perception, the ability to look around, and kinesthetic realism. So it all goes hand in hand. Go ahead. And so this is that program in an actual classroom. And so you see all of the different monitors that the students are using, and it's not hard to use at all. It's very easy. Go ahead. So this is fearless collaboration. In today's economy, it prizes innovation and critical thinking. It encourages personal discovery and group collaboration. Creates lifelong learning. I'm telling you, once you go in there and you see something like that, you just, I've got to know more, I've got to know more. It allows students the freedom to follow their interests. Go ahead. And these are just some of the things. So they also have mechanical things. This is actually an engine that has all the different parts. And then the medical field, and then they also have a life science where it has some biology, and then they also have this where you can make different tinker things. Go ahead. And that's it. And we just really enjoyed it, and thank you so much for giving us that opportunity.
Thank you.